Good morning, YouTube, or afternoon, depends on when you're watching this. I'm going to do a little update. I'm going to start here with the eggs. We have 8 more days. Temperature is looking good. I think it's looking good, is it? Yep, it's looking good. Eggs are looking good. I have candled them over the course of the last few weeks. The turkey eggs are looking good. I'm pretty sure there's, out of the dozen, there might be 2 that are not, don't look like they're fertilized. And the half a dozen chicken eggs that I checked look good too. So maybe this time we'll have better luck with hatching. I hope so. We're going away Memorial Day weekend, I think. And I have a friend watching them, and I promised her some blue egg layers for her babysitting. So that's those. Walk over here. This is my tub. I'm going to dedicate this one to just turkeys. The black ones I have my chickens in. And, excuse me, from what I understand, they're not supposed to be commingling because of some disease or something. Here's my plants. I brought all these in last night because the temperatures went down to 30 some odd degrees last night. So they have come in, and I can go ahead and put them back outside because I don't think it's supposed to get too cold. There's a bunch of peppers, tomatoes, some squash. Those are seeds that I'm starting. Zinnias are the only ones I think that have come up. Maybe some sunflower. Hopefully the other stuff will come up. And I'll have some other plants in there. We'll go out and check out the fruit trees and see what's going on there. This isn't too windy. I really have to stake this tree because it's starting to fall over from the wind. But this tree has some apples going on it. And yeah, we're gonna have to stake you up, buddy. I sprayed them, so hopefully, we'll survive the bugs. And I hope you can hear me because it's really windy out here today. This one has, come here, some fruit on it, somewhere up here at the top. And this apple tree just finished blooming. And I think we're getting some blooms coming on it. Gosh, I hope I'm in frame because I can't see what I'm looking at. So we'll keep checking on that. And here's the peach trees that were planted in November. These were also, I sprayed these, and these are loaded with peaches, which I'm kind of surprised because I didn't expect anything this year. And I didn't spray them in the fall, so they got curly leaf going on, which, that's that. This one, I don't think, this one got hit by the freeze that we had, the cold weather, and it killed all the blossoms off, so I don't believe that has anything on it. And this one down here also has peaches coming, and hopefully the weather will get better here and they'll start to really go. It is cold again, windy and cold. Okay, that's a cherry tree. Got 0 blossoms. Another cherry tree, 0 blossoms. But they look pretty. And over here, show you my birds. I don't put my birds on any kind of medication when we start out. Out of 25 broilers, I'm down to 15 because they kept just dropping over dead with no real explanation as to why. So I ended up putting them on a medicated crumble. I can only get a small bag of that. I started them on that for 2 days, and then I switched over to something that's in the water. And they do look a lot better. They're acting better. I think I had one that was acting weird, but I don't know where he is, or so I guess that's a good thing if I don't know which one it is. They're loving being out here in this hoop house. And there, that one right there. Where's my finger? Right there. Dink, dink. That's my little itty bitty. The ones I hatched. One of the two survivors, and the other one is over here. The little brown one. Now, broiler got in his way. There he is. He's such a tiny little bird too. It's like half the size of his brother or sister. So yeah, it's good that they're out here getting their exercise and getting into the sunlight. So still putting them in at night under the heat lamps. It's kind of still chilly. Not taking any more chances losing any more birds. So that's the bird update, and I'm gonna head out to the garden. Okay, still have our kohlrabi. They're doing good. Starting to form their fruit there. Kale, lettuce. These here I had to plant. These are lisianthus, and they look like little roses, but they're not roses. Onions are looking good. The peas. I don't know what I'm going to do with these peas. I have half of mine just to rip them all out because I'm so ticked off that the rabbit came in here and ate. And I'm sure it's a rabbit because we found the tracks. The rabbit came in and ate these down some places to nothing. And I don't know if they're going to produce. Some of them up at the other end here, we're getting flowers on them, but I don't know. And see my onions, they got a little bit of chill on them. They're looking not so good, but I think they'll bounce back. They'll be fine. You can see, look, down to next to nothing. Really kind of pissed me off. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll give them another week or so, and then if they're not doing any better, then I'm yanking them. Okay, potatoes. This right here, you can see coming up a little bit right there. That's Yukons. These right here in this section are potatoes that were sprouting in the house. Not even sure what they were, so I threw them on the ground. I thought, what the heck? Early reds. Here's this whole row here is the Yukon. Hopefully they come up shortly. I think I've seen they're starting to, or trying to start coming through. They were really sprouted when I planted them, so I think one down that end was coming up. Here we have carrots and radishes and beets. Doing these in a raised ridge this year. And here's spinach. I don't know that anything is coming up yet. That might be spinach right there. I don't really see any evidence of anything. It's been kind of cold and wet, so who knows if they'll sprout. And over here, this whole row is nothing but beans, green beans. So that's what we have there. Now I'll go back on the outside and show you the fruits. Okay, here we have our blueberries. These are the early blueberries. Not too hot this year. There's kind of a few on here. More than last year, so I guess that's good. Another one of the early ones. Not a whole lot on this plant either. And then I have my late berries, which are loaded down again this year. I was picking off of these, geez, for weeks, and tons of blueberries. So they're looking good. Over here to my strawberries. These I had to repurchase and replant. They're doing good there. Looking good. I gotta get some mushroom soil in here to keep these weeds down now that they're planted. And they are, what are they called? Jewel strawberries. So those are looking good. This is looking like a weed fest, but I gotta get mulch in here too. And these are the blueberries, or black raspberries. And they're starting to, it's funny how they grow down like that. They are starting to get their leaves and stuff on them, so that's good. At least they're growing. They're looking good. And there's the asparagus. Oh my god, I gotta pick asparagus. It's ridiculous. I can't even keep up with it. It's just unbelievable. But yeah, I got one more thing to show you guys, and we'll be done here. Okay, here's my compost pile, which I just started throwing stuff in here. It's not really, I don't know, it's a compost pile, but it isn't. But I had thrown onions in here that had gone bad in my basement, and they grew this year. So we already pulled them out and we already ate them. And the other thing I found was potato plants growing. Oh look, there's some more onions back in there too. You see them right there? And a potato plant. So I've just been dumping stuff on it. And I'm going to pull the potatoes out and see how they do back here. It's kind of funny that they're coming back and growing, because they were nothing but mush when I had them in the basement. So here's another potato. I could probably bury that and it'll grow too. And the nice thing is that the bugs don't bother these, or the deer, because they're poisonous. How they know, I don't know, but they don't ever eat the potato plants. So we're just going to let them go and see what happens. Just a bonus. Alright, well that's it for here. Hopefully next time I'll have some stuff planted. And the weather starts to get a little better. It's supposed to be cool and rainy again. I honestly can't take this weather anymore. I'm ready for it to be warm. Alright, YouTube. Signing off.